I'm going to talk about the Savage 110 Elite Precision. The one I chose is chambered in 338 Lapua Magnum. There are a number of details I was unable to find online, so I made this video. So far, I'm very pleased with this rifle, other than a few minor complaints that I'll get into later. First, I'll talk about the gun itself, then my impression shooting it. Finally, I'll talk about the ammunition I used, reloading, and load development. Street price for these seems to be right around $16. There is one caveat though, a very big caveat. Only the short action models come with a muzzle brake. Read the fine print on the Savage website. Because 338 Lapua is long action, muzzle brake I added is the FB by American Precision Arms. This is the Gen 2 model, which is easily added with the wrench. Takes 30 seconds, no big deal. Go for around 180. Works very well. So well, in fact, that I'm actually using the free recoil method for many of these shots. Of course, the rifle weighs over 15 pounds naked. There's no concussion that I could feel, and just regular earplugs were plenty to deal with the noise. Also heard the Terminator brakes and the Area 419 Sidewinder are also excellent. Onto the barrel. Stainless, heavy, actually bigger and larger in diameter than my 12 gauge. The center of mass is almost at the far end of the scope too. Just going with the SWFA 10X for now. Fitted in the Vortex precision rings. Another thing really impressed me is the Accu trigger. It's the 1.5 to 4 pound model. Anyways, been playing around with it a lot. You really do have to be careful with it though. It is possible to go too light. At the lowest setting, closing the bolt can set it off. Of course, naturally, there is a safety catch if your finger isn't actually on the trigger, but still you have to raise the bolt and lower it again to recock it. A few comments about the stock. You can find plenty of info of this other places. So I'll just say, honestly, I've never felt so comfortable shooting a rifle in my entire life. Because, basically everything is adjustable. It has pan and tilt, and, that even includes the hand grip, which moves forward, back, rearward. The MDT ACC chassis, it's got a solid feel to it, and it's nice to have the free-floated barrel, all the M-lock attachments, and, additional weights available. Okay, time for a few minor complaints. First is the magazine. It functioned properly, but the thing that gets me is on the magazine itself, it's labeled 3.850. You would think that this is the max cartridge overall length, but it is not according to two of my calipers. Realistically, I think you're looking at 3.755, maybe slightly more. I don't know what the 3.850 refers to. Another complaint I have is the rail. Well, first off, it's not labeled, so at least mine isn't. I don't know if it's 20 MOA, 30, I don't know. Put some calipers on it, and it's clear by measuring it that there are some built-in minutes. So I'm just going to assume it's 20. Second complaint I have about the rail is that it uses the short screws. From forums, YouTubes, I've been given the impression that these Magnum cartridges are notorious for working these rails loose. Nothing came loose in my testing, but, I'm not going to take the chance on it, and I will be replacing a few of the screws with longer ones. It's $5, why not? If you want more details on this, I recommend a YouTube channel called Bolt Action Reloading. And he's got a video on the Savage 338 rail fix. Okay, on to ammunition. For my testing, I exclusively used hand loads. I mean, why buy factory ammo at outrageous cost when you could easily load for under $1 a round? First, loaded up some cheap fowlers to establish copper felling equilibrium at a total cost of 60 cents each, to those 200 grain spears over H414. I mean, they're the perfect choice for this. But, 5-shot groups with these were, as expected, not impressive, especially compared to the 300 grain Bergers and the Hornady 285 ELD-Ms I shot over H1000, using the Federal match primers and all of these. The Berger 300 OTMs and the ELD-Ms can be hand loaded for around $1.15 a piece. Of course, none of those above aforementioned costs include brass. I got the BBR-15 brass manufactured by Lapua, 80 cents each on Midway. Not too bad. Anyway, the 300 grain Bergers OTMs, I mean, clear choice on those. I saw a video of Mark and Sam in Australia making hits over 3,500 yards, and tons of raving reviews on the 285 ELD-Ms. Well, I didn't shoot very many rounds, and I don't have a lot of data to share, but did get under a 3-inch group at 300 yards with the Bergers, and at 100 yards I got a 3/4-inch group with the ELD-M. I just shot, 3 shots each. Overall, very positive, very well done, very impressed with the rifle. Let me know if you have any questions. I may make a second follow-up video once I have more load development and more data to share.